Not in the state though. That's not like that.
Y'all ever ran across somebody y'all had beef with on the street? And
I did in the Fed.
in the Fed? How that was?
Well, for me, like I say, it was at a point where I went with the more the bull crap. Oh, actually, T-Dub from the Calio Project.
Oh yeah, you did tell that. Yeah, you did tell
came
that.
on compound with me. And when he was beefing with Harold and Darryl out 7-1.
They
Yeah.
twins, so they named be Harold?
No,
Yeah, the twin.
they twin?
Yeah, the twin, Harold and Darryl.
Them niggas look like they a couple years.
No.
It
they-
might be,
They're not
called?
with the identical twin.
Not
Unidentical.
identical. No, it's another word for it. It's not unidentical either. Fraternal.
Oh,
So he was beefing with one of them, right? So the big one, Darryl came on the compound. So it's a shout, I don't know if he's still living now. Shout out to Carew for not the night walk. Carew, our old heads. So Carew, Big Ben, they about to educate. They talking. So T-Dub asking for the knife. Me and Carew in the same unit together. So I walk up, and I was like, "No, don't give him no knife." So Dub, look, he got mad. Now this somebody I would be with on the street. This like, so I told them don't get Dub the knife because I was like, bro, you short to go home. You stab this man, kill this man, you might get a life sentence. So Dub looked at me and then he was like, boy, I can tell you changed because years me and you was at it on the street and I don't want you to kill this man, right? And plus another thing, when my case got overturned in 2002. I finally got a chance to meet Harold and Darryl, and they showed me love when I came down there. So, and actually Darryl wanted to meet me anyway because one of Darryl's baby mothers came to the court and she met the homicide detective and she recorded him for me when he was trying to give me a murder case. So we had some history there. So,
oh yeah.
What happened was because when she's met with Cadillac Raid or something too, so OG Booby Black, when he got out, he was cool with her, so she came to Magnolia because she had heard a lot about me, so she wanted to meet me. So she had put us in a car. Remember the call back in the day, the Pro?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Pro.
She put up in that, right? Boy, yeah, come on. So we got in the car, we ride. So her and I got real cool. So when I called a murder case, she went to the what that thing you go in the morning to the city you go to the bond. All right. She came there, right? So the homicide detective introduced himself to her and my mother. So my mother was like, Terrance, Tanya talked to the homicide detective, got his phone. First I got mad, I was like, what's she talking to them? Then I said, oh, I got something. So I called, I said, hey, because I was really innocent of this homicide. So I was like, I said, I want you to record him, ask him these questions. So I wrote her, and then she said, what's your name? He just said Detective Bellis. What's your holding? He said, don't worry about that. She said, you know my brother didn't do that murder. Why you got him? He said, listen, I know he did a lot of other stuff, and we can't get him. So we had to get him off the street. Right. And she got him on record. So I said, oh boy, they tried to indict me for this. I got their butt up. They never indicted me for it. So, like I said, we had the history there. So when
what's that police officer name?
Detective Bailey.
Bailey?
Yeah, I don't know if he's still. I know he ain't no right now. You know that been about 30-something years.
No, I just wanted to say mother effing. But go ahead.
Oh.
Yeah.
So
Mother who?
You know I'm trying to cut back.
Oh, all right.
So
He's rubbing on, boy. Yeah.
good. Alhamdulillah. So we had that history there of knowing our peoples and meeting. So when we finally met, they showed me love. So now you come to the prison where I'm at. So I'm not the big dog there, but the big dog, we in the same unit together, and he rock with me.
Right.
And I got a part. I always been with somebody to speak out. So when I saw him on the huddle, I said, man, because that's still a homie. Because we need bodies on this yard because if we keep the beef with everybody, the Mexicans be about 300-400 deep. You know what I'm saying? And they don't play. So I'm like, nah, man, don't give him no knife. So Dub was a little upset, but he got over it. And they had got cool. So Dub come to me and said, well, so Harold coming from Oakdale on his way there. So he said, okay, now the brother coming. Me and Dub had a one-on-one talking. There's somebody I was enemy with on the street. Right. Now we talking on the compound. He like, bro, well, Harold coming, and that's one of the people. So what if they try to bring me more? I said, bro, I give you my word, I ain't gonna bring you no move. I'm gonna rock with you, so I'm gonna make sure that don't happen. And he looked at me, all right, so nothing ever happened, right?
Right.
And I remember I was horse playing around the unit, I hit my eye, and they thought I had a fight. So Dub and all them came to my unit the next morning with knives and all that. I was like, oh, man, it's crazy how we beef it on the street, but in here we try to protect one another, you know?
Yeah.
So that's why it was also easy for me with Diesel, because I'm like, I hadn't been around somebody that was like we had our thing, but like my mother been shot, and like it's like Skeeter got killed in y'all project. So for me and him to be on the same yard, I was like, I know when I see Diesel, we can go and have a drink of water. That's what we did, you know. See, this is what I want to tell a lot of children, a lot of people out there too that watch it. Because I hear Moby and a few other people be like, how you can sit down with somebody that try to kill him or somebody stab him or da, da, da? Because I don't live that life no more. And I don't have to worry about the peer pressure. So I don't let them dictate how I move. I pray for two things to get out. I pray to be out alive and free, and to get out to take care of my mother. And I got those two things.
And then they got to understand you was down bad anyway. You
Nah,
hit
well,
me
you
first.
down bad. So yeah, you get the drinking, bro, you gonna get loose.
I mean, for real.
It's out there.
It's supposed to be easy for us to get along. You hit me first. Yeah.
Say, bro, you got a point there, bro.
Speaking of that, I just gotta ask, y'all both from Uptown?
Yeah.
All right, so since y'all
Third
both
wall.
from Uptown, I'm gonna ask both of y'all this. What's the misconception that Uptown is tougher than downtown? Do y'all have a misconception of that?
Yeah, we think we are. I think the Ninth Ward is country.
Me too.
The whole city think that.
Let me tell you why. Let me tell you why I think the Ninth the country, bro.
But the East
Country.
is.
You know what? And then I be hearing this shit going on with the little new generation. They be trying to say, you know, when I was in LTI, the East, the Florida Desire, all that was the Ninth Ward.
Ninth Ward.
So now they be trying to separate. Oh, that's the East. The East. No,
Nah,
when I was
from
like
the
coming
Ninth
up,
That's the Ninth Ward.
that was the Nine. Yeah.
Right.
And shout out to Andy Rand, Lil D out the Nine
The
Ward.
clean
Kettle up the
part of
Ninth
the
Ward.
Ninth Wall.
Yeah, exactly.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah.
I'm sure. Yeah, you're right.
So this is
together.
why I be thinking the Nine country, because even they girls, they like when we, you know, we had that little phase where we was wearing a herringbone chain,
Right.
They still be wearing that stuff. So the nine, say, bro, this how you gonna know the Ninth Ward dude. They be them cut with all that sound in there. They lean into the side, bumping on their sound. You go to the club room and they steal your sound if you come around there. Bro, them Ninth Ward dudes just was. But I would say this here, bro. I done did time with some cold gangsters for that Ninth Ward too.
Yeah. Hook you up. Yeah.
Thorough gangster for that night. We be cracking joke, calling them, and I'm still friends with a lot of good dudes.
That's right. Me too.
Right.
But you know, Uptown,
Downtown, period.
Well-
The 7 ward, the 8 ward, all that.
no, now
no,
Seven
no,
Wall,
stuff there.
the Seven Wall, they always had.
Cause I fuck with them downtown niggas before
Okay.
the Uptown.
Now I'm gonna say this about the Seven Wall.
Man, on that shit, baby.
I'm gonna say this about the Seven Wall. Actually, the Seven Wall had some of the most beautiful women in that Saint Bernard.
Oh
It's
yeah.
Ash with the facts. But
I'm asking with the facts.
Yeah, they did.
The red bones.
Right, there's
Yeah,
some
they
beautiful
do.
women.
They still hanging
And
in
the
there,
Seven
too.
Wall, the Saint Bernard was the only project when I was beefing with the Melv, the 10th Ward, all everybody. The 7th Ward, the Saint Bernard was the only project I could go in and be comfortable and chill because I was with some hitters.
Right.
Out, you know, the tank now.
Right.
We used to be right there on Gibson. So, I'm not gonna say the whole downtown because now I don't like this. I used to be always dudes in jail about this here. The 6th Ward had the biggest block party. I always thought the Magnolia for the Super Sunday to come at 6th Ward took over. You know what I'm saying? So they got their goods, but I just like to stay uptown. We got enough uptown where we ain't got to go downtown.
I say this.
Right,
This what I done looked at in my about to be 47 years tomorrow.
Tomorrow?
yeah,
they bring
birthday.
Uptown was always more braggish on it. Downtown was just always sneaky. You gotta like the news, like somebody gotta tell you it was always a sneaky month downtown. Uptown, like yeah, I did that. I want you to know I did
So
that.
what's your opinion on this?
They made money in a downtown, but we just felt like we was, you know, uptown was the best. You know, we best dressers and everything, best fighters, best everything.
Everybody feel like that.
Yeah, everybody feel like that. You right, homie. Everybody feel like that.
Everybody, where you from, you gonna represent like you feel like you the best.
I will say the 7 Ward arrogant.
Yeah.
Oh, no,
The 7 Ward is arrogant.
You ain't gonna fuck with the 7 or the 8
I'm
ward.
telling you that 7, listen, Ash with the fact of 7 Ward, them dudes arrogant.
Nah, I don't see that. I see Uptown.
I'm talking about my time coming up.
For real, for real.
Bro, like if you go to concerts, when you go to concerts, you gonna see the Cali over there. They do have their little dreads, their beards, whatever. Magnolia gonna have their camouflage. You gonna see a bunch of black, little dirty looking dudes at the 10 Wall. That 7 Wall, they gonna come through, fly, clean.
Flies,
I used the 7 Wall one night when the Cali was in that deep one. I had to use them up. That caddy was about 30 deep.
You had to get out of there.
Yeah, I was out of bounds because I was supposed to be down. I was supposed to be backstage. I come from backstage, come through the crowd, go all the way upstairs, and trying to take pictures. And that caddy came in that deep end. Like we was like, I'm here, hot here, and Gaylord was 3 of us. And that caddy was pulled up right where y'all at in front of us. Now I'm like, man, I got to say something. So my phone was ringing. I had a Bronco phone. I said, hot boy, all the kill. But I'm not doing too much because I know they ready to fight.
Right.
So they was ready to rumble in there. So the 7 war came in there around that curve. I said, man, y'all come on, take a pictures because I know they were beefing.
They beat.
So, man, come on. So it's like now I got I needed reinforcement. So when the fight kick off, I can get on downstairs. Let me get on out of here.
Where y'all was at?